Hello, Bears fans. This is the Bears News Fan Report. Before we dive into this blockbuster news, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and activate the notification bell so you don't miss anything about our beloved team. The Chicago Bears have entered a period of significant change following the firing of head coach Matt Eberflus, an unprecedented move during the season for the franchise. The decision came right after a 23-22 loss to the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving Day, marking the end of a string of games characterized by management errors and controversial decisions. Now, a surprising name emerges as a potential replacement: Marcus Freeman, head coach of Notre Dame. Freeman, who has an impressive record of 30-9 since taking over the Fighting Irish, has never coached in the NFL, raising questions about his ability to lead a professional team. However, his success in college football and previous ties with the Bears, he was drafted by the team in 2009, make him an intriguing candidate. Team President Kevin Warren seems interested in bringing in a leader who can inspire the team and establish a winning culture. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere has not been the best. Reports indicate that cornerback Jalen Johnson had an intense confrontation with Eberflus in the locker room after the loss to the Lions, highlighting the dissatisfaction among the players. The situation reached a point where the coach's dismissal seemed inevitable. With Caleb Williams, the #1 draft pick, leading the offense and talented players like DJ Moore and DeAndre Swift on the roster, expectations were high. However, questionable decisions by Eberflus, such as time management and dubious strategies in the final moments of games, cost crucial wins and put the season at risk. Now the Bears face the challenge of finding the right head coach to shape the franchise's future. Is Marcus Freeman the right choice to lead the rebuild? Or should the team go for someone with proven NFL experience? And you fan, what do you think? Could Marcus Freeman be the key to turning the page and bringing the Bears back to the top? It seems that time management issues were not just an isolated incident, but a pattern under Matt Eberflus's command. With his departure, the Bears leadership is now looking for a new head coach who can fix these shortcomings and elevate the team to a competitive level. Marcus Freeman's name, coming from Notre Dame, certainly stirs controversy, especially due to his lack of NFL experience. If Freeman's arrival happens, it would bring a cultural shift and perhaps the energy injection the team needs, but it would also be a major risk. He would need to not only adapt to the professional level, but also win over the locker room, which seems to have broken down under Eberflus. However, we cannot ignore that the biggest challenge will be developing Caleb Williams. As the #1 draft pick, he carries immense expectations, but instability in the coaching staff could hinder his growth. Would Freeman be able to shape Williams into a leader on the field, despite his inexperience in the NFL scene? The Bears are at a crossroads. With a season that is practically lost, the decision about the next head coach could define the team's future for years to come. The question remains, is the organization ready to take a gamble on an ambitious name like Freeman, or will they seek someone with more experience in the league? And you, Bears fan, what do you think about this possible change? Is Marcus Freeman the right name to revolutionize the team, or would it be better to look for a coach with more experience in the NFL? Share your thoughts. As a Bears fan, I have to admit that this situation leaves me torn. On one hand, the firing of Matt Eberflus was inevitable. The time management mistakes and the inability to maximize the roster's talent made his continued presence unsustainable. On the other hand, the idea of bringing in Marcus Freeman, while exciting for his energy and youthful mindset, concerns me. He's an excellent coach at the college level, but can he make the transition to the NFL, especially at such a delicate moment for the Bears? The big question for me is Caleb Williams. We have a gem on our hands, possibly the best quarterback prospect in years, and we need a coach who knows how to develop him. This requires experience and a clear plan. Freeman might bring a new culture, but will that be enough to turn potential into wins? Personally, I would prefer a coach with NFL experience, someone who can provide stability and develop Williams without the pressure of learning on the job. But at the same time, I understand that sometimes you have to take risks. If Freeman is the choice, I'll support him, but with the hope that he will be surrounded by experienced assistants to balance the challenge. What about you? As a fan, would you also be nervous about this bet on Freeman, or do you think he could be the start of a new era for the Bears? Of course, a change in direction is necessary. The team is at a turning point, and we need leadership that inspires confidence and brings new energy. Marcus Freeman, with his energy and modern football vision, could be the catalyst we need to start a solid rebuild. However, as I mentioned before, the transition from a college coach to the NFL is always a risky leap. If the Bears decide to go with Freeman, I hope the team's management is prepared to support him with a staff of experienced assistants, especially in offensive and defensive coordination. He may have the mindset and enthusiasm to lead, but it will be essential to have people by his side who understand the complexity of professional football and can make strategic adjustments in real time. Now, thinking about Caleb Williams, it is crucial that the new coach has a clear vision of how to develop an elite quarterback. He is a generational talent, and the way the Bears capitalize on this opportunity could define the franchise's future. With Freeman, he may bring a more innovative and unconventional approach, which could be a positive thing, but he will need a well-structured game plan and experience around him to help shape Williams into a Super Bowl-level QB. In the end, as a Bears fan, what I want most is a competitive team with a strong identity and a solid foundation for the future. If Freeman is the choice, I hope he brings that fresh perspective and winning spirit, but above all, I hope the team does everything necessary to make this transition as smooth and successful as possible. This is the chance to finally turn the page and leave behind years of frustration. Let's hope the next era of the Bears is something to be proud of.